Hi everyone, how are you? My name is Anastasia.co. Thank you so much for tuning in to this awesome group, and I think there's one more day of the whole health and fitness theme that Liz has been doing, which has just been awesome. I've loved listening into all of you talk about it and seeing everybody talk about health and fitness. I've been in the health and fitness industry for about 25 years, so it's really nice to see all these different topics regarding health and fitness. Try to get my light out there. It looks like I'm floating in space here, but it actually is a beautiful day back here in Florida. I know it's really cold for a lot of you up north, but I got a nice little background there for you, and it looks like otherwise I'm floating here. I have a health and fitness company here in Tampa, Florida, where I help entrepreneurs and leaders of the Tampa Bay area and show them how to overcome obstacles in the gym first so that they can overcome obstacles in business and in life. And I want to talk about how to get fit and active, or fit and have more energy in just 5 minutes a day, but it's so much more than that, and I'm going to touch on that. And what my goal is for you to be able to answer these two questions, and with a yes and a smile. So the first question is, when you think about exercise and fitness and going to the gym, do you smile? And you feel free to interact with me here, but my feeling is that most of you answered no, or most of you did not smile. And so my second question is do you smile when you think about one of those damn girl moments? And I know you know what I'm talking about, but when you're like, damn girl, you're on fire, I'm doing awesome, I'm checking off my list, I'm getting my goals done, I'm doing everything that I want to achieve in life, I'm just, damn girl, you're on fire, and you're feeling really good. I know you know what I'm talking about. And my goal for you is to be able to answer both of those questions with a yes and smile, and be able to connect the two of them together. And I'll show you how I'm going to roll that in and bring it all together here. So how do we connect smiling to exercise? Our brain is seriously wired to activate happiness when we smile. So we need to think about exercise in a different way and shift our mindset to be able to smile about exercise instead of something that we feel like we should do. And I don't know if you can relate to this, but a lot of times exercising is like, I should exercise, or I should go to the gym, or I should eat better, or I really, and it's all this, or you feel about all the dread of stepping on the scale and knowing that you're not gonna like the numbers that it sees. And we're setting ourselves up from the get-go and talking about exercise to ourselves in our mind from such a negative standpoint right off the bat, and that really does matter. So when I'm talking about this 5-minute exercise and being in the industry for so long, I know that there is no quick fix. I know that there is no magic pill, but there are certain things that we can do to help ourselves achieve our fitness goals, and really implement fitness into our life. And one of the things that I've developed is really just this 5-minute mindset exercise, and how we can really shift it, because we need to think about it in a positive way. And how do we do that? So I want you to think about your goals in life and what you want to achieve in your business, with your family, with your friends in life, your social life, any type of goals that you want to achieve, and think about what you need to achieve those goals. And I'm going to tell you what it is. You need energy, right? Yes? Okay, so in order to get that energy, because without that energy, we're not going to be able to achieve any of our goals, especially our fitness goals. And I want you to have that energy to go after your goals and actually achieve them, and it's going to require that energy. And if a side effect of that is that you're going to lose 10 pounds or you're going to start feeling better, then that's a bonus. So think about what exercise will bring us. So if I were to tell you in just 5 minutes a day that you will lose, if you work out for 5 minutes a day for 30 days, that you will lose 10 pounds, then you might be motivated to do that, right? Yes, okay? But if I told you that in just 5 minutes a day, if you exercise for 5 minutes a day for 30 days, that you'll have more energy, that you'll be more confident, that you will accomplish more, that you'll feel better about yourself, that you're going to achieve the things that you want to achieve in life and your success, my prediction is that you're going to be a lot more motivated to exercise than just saying, I'm going to lose 10 pounds. And that's where the shift of the mindset really can help, because we want to shift it about taking care of ourselves. And so I'm going to tie it all together here, and I'm going to show you exercises that you can stick around to the end, because I'm going to show you exercises that you can do anywhere, anytime, with no equipment, that are simple enough that you can do on your own and really start implementing fitness into our life. I do a lot of these type of talks twice a month at a local women's shelter for women of domestic violence. And I always start off by saying, and this really applies to anybody, that when we're thinking about fitness, it's not just to look better. It's not just to have a six-pack of abs or have fit arms or to look great. That what these 5 minutes is really doing for us is reminding ourselves to take care of ourselves and that we matter and that we're scheduling time for ourselves. Because especially as women, and I think there's men in this group, I can't remember, I think no, it's just men, women. Especially as women, we give and give and give, and we put everybody else but ourselves first. We put, our business first, or our families first, our social life, all these other people first, and then we're taking care of ourselves. And we say, well, I want to give 100% to my kids, or I want to give 100% to my husband or boyfriend or colleagues. And the reality is that if we're not taking care of ourselves first, then what we're actually giving to other people is 50% of what we're actually capable. We're not actually giving themselves 100% of ourselves because we're not at 100% ourselves, because we're not taking care of ourselves. So I want you to think about it in that way of the 5 minutes. So what we're doing here is we're scheduling 5 minutes for ourselves to take care of ourselves. And especially as a lot of women have their own businesses in here, taking the time to remind yourself that you're worth taking care of, so that you can have the energy to go after your business goals and your life goals, and really having the energy to go after those goals. So a lot of times, and I want to touch on this one thing, a lot of times what we do with our fitness goals is we set our goals so high. And I'm going to tell you flat out that most of the time, I keep pointing to this because it looks like I'm still floating up here, and I really am just sitting in my desk. A lot of times we are setting these huge goals that is setting us up for failure from the get-go. And I promise you that when we're setting our health and fitness goals, we're saying, I'm going to go to the gym every single day. I'm going to flip tires, and I'm going to drink 10 glasses of water a day, and I'm going to eat salad for lunch every day. And we're setting these big goals up, and it's just setting ourselves up for failure. And some of you may disagree with this, but what I want you to do is to lower the bar in setting your goals, and set your goals lower when it comes to fitness, because what we're looking for is consistency and implementing fitness into your life. And you can do that by only implementing fitness into your life for just 5 minutes a day. Because here's what's going to happen. You're going to set this goal for 30 days to work out for 5 minutes a day. What's going to happen is, as you start progressing and you're hitting and achieving these goals, you're going to start feeling better about yourself. You're going to start seeing that you can actually hit and achieve the goals that you're setting. You're going to see that you can actually do this, because if we're having the mindset of I'll never be fit, I'll never be able to implement fitness in my life, I'm never going to be able to flip tires and go to the gym for an hour, but guess what? Then you're going to have the mindset that you never will. But if you start seeing yourself being able to do this on a day-to-day basis all the time, over and over again, then you're going to start getting the endorphins going in your head after the exercise, because it's going to be a little cardio boost. You're going to be working your muscles that you haven't done. You're going to show yourself that you can accomplish something that you've never done, and you're going to just start feeling better about yourself and having more energy. And then what happens is the awesome ripple effect, right? You worked out for 5 minutes a day for, say, 7 days. You're on day 8. You're going to be like, I'm going to eat a healthier breakfast. I'm going to eat a healthier lunch. I'm thirsty because I just worked out for 5 minutes and my heart's beating. I need more water. And this ripple effect starts to really happen. You're like, well, how can I get fit in 5 days or 5 minutes a day for 30 days? Well, I'm going to tell you that it actually really, really works. And especially us busy women, sometimes that's all we got. But at least we know that we took that 5 minutes for ourselves and that it really does matter. So I hope you're able to kind of take away from that. What I hope you really take away is, if you can schedule 5 minutes for yourself a day, then you're telling yourself that you're worth it, and that you're telling yourself that you're worth taking 5 minutes a day to take care of the most important person in your life, which is you, so that you can really show up your best self out there in life and in business and with your family and your friends. So let me show you a couple exercises that you can do anytime, anywhere, with no equipment here. I gotta flip the camera around so that you can see full length. And if you are interested in what workouts you can do, I do have a 5-minute download that you can put, you can have your 5 minutes that you can just print out and do anywhere. And then I also have 5-minute workout videos that you can do. So you can just put me on your screen and work out with me for 5 minutes a day. So the first one is just your normal squat here. All right, so with the squat, and I'm just gonna go through these exercises really quick, but I hope that it might help you find some exercises. With the squat, what you really wanna remember is pushing through your heels, yes, and making sure your knees do not go over your toes and that you're really pushing your hips back. So when you are in that squat, pushing your hips back and your butt back, your knees do not go over your toes. And you're pushing up through the heels. So when you come up, you really want to explode. And here's another little secret with fitness. If you're not concentrating on the muscle that you're working, then a lot of times you're wasting your time. So what you want to do is really focus on the muscle that you're using, pushing through the heels, concentrating on the glutes, your butt, and your quads here. So when you come down, your squat, and then I'm really just squeezing and pushing up. That's the squat. That's one you can do. The other is a princess isolated curtsy squat, which is just doing the same squat, but you're isolating one leg at a time and you're doing like a princess curtsy here. Pushing up through that heel, and it's going side to side here. It's hard, I know my space here. And then if you want to get your heart rate up, you can go into a jump squat after that, which is squatting and jumping here, okay? That will spike up the heart rate right away. Then upper body wise, I got this here. A lot of times people say, hey Anna, can you take care of this? Whenever I wave, I've got this flab going on here. Well, that's the tricep muscle. It's a very tiny muscle that has never worked. What you want to do is, just like the squat, you want to push through the palms of your hand here. And you're gonna drop your hips and your butt down. And you're gonna use that muscle to bring yourself up. So I'm dropping just my hips down and pushing through my palms to activate that muscle right there. You should feel that right off the bat, that muscle, and you wanna do maybe 10. And even if you started out with 10 squats, 10 curtsy, 10 jump squats, 10 tricep dips, and then 10 push-ups, and that was it, you're still on your way, and something is always better than nothing. I'm gonna tell you that, okay? The other one is a push-up here, and you can do it modified, and you should kind of use a chair. I'm kind of using this bench here. And you're just coming down. Your chest comes right between your thumbs there, and you're pushing through the palms again. You're using that tricep muscle in your shoulders and your back and your chest. And that is another great exercise that you can do anytime, anywhere, and there's tons of other exercises that you can do. If you are interested, feel free to reach out to me and I can send you a free PDF on how to work out for just 5 minutes a day for 30 days and take that 30-day challenge. Got a little out of breath myself. So, in conclusion, I hope your biggest takeaway is that you will take 5 minutes a day for yourself to get more energy, to remember that you matter, and to also get the energy that you need to accomplish your business goals and your health and fitness goals, knowing that through consistency and discipline and repetition that you can incorporate fitness into your life as a lifestyle and not just a goal that you're going to set that will eventually fade. So hope that helps you out, guys. Stay fit and have a very, very great fit day. Bye. Thank you so much for letting me share.